Alright, what's up YouTube? I'm doing this video for people that are flat foot and looking for a good shoe that can do a lot of running without causing any pain in their foot. So, let me explain. Basically, I have flat feet. I have wide feet and I have flat feet. But this is really more of an issue as far as flat feet because flat feet people do not have an arc in their foot. Like, I have no arc whatsoever. I'm like a full flat foot person. So the problem that I experienced, I had started back going to the gym and I had started playing basketball too as a cardio exercise. And what I would notice when I was playing in my other shoes, after starting to shooting around, I was fine. Just shooting around, going around, doing a little quick little jog to get the ball. That was fine. But when it came to playing full court, after about, say, maybe 5 to 7, 8 minutes of playing full court, my feet will begin to hurt. I would begin to experience this pain throughout all of my foot pretty much. And by the time the game was over, my whole foot was hurting. It was like a sharp pain just over my whole foot pretty much. And so I really didn't know what it was. I just thought maybe me starting back playing basketball, my feet not used to all that running. But as I kept playing, changed some different shoes. It would happen in every different shoe because I went and specifically bought a basketball shoe. At first I was just playing like casual shoes, well, not casual, training shoes, runner shoes, and went and bought a specific pair of basketball shoes. And I said, well, if I buy some basketball shoes, maybe they won't hurt. Bought the basketball shoes, same thing, they were hurting. So I ended up finding out about plantar fasciitis. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And I looked at some of the symptoms. I'm like, well, I think I got that. I don't know if I 100% have it. I'm kind of like self-diagnosing here. I haven't went to a doctor and say, hey, do I have this plantar fasciitis thing? But a lot of the symptoms that were on there were things that I had. So I was like, wow, that's why my foot is hurting, I guess. So I said I want to go find some shoes for running. So I went to the finish line, was looking up some shoes, and I kept on hearing stuff about this new Nike stuff called Lunarglide. Kept on hearing stuff about it. So I said, well, let me go to the finish line and check it out. You know, the sole itself, when I first saw the sole with this, you know, the way the design is and from previous versions, the design, I was really feeling the design. You know, I'm used to like the max air units, you know, so when I saw this, I was like, eh. But I kept hearing about it, so I said, well, let me go just try on a shoe. So tried on the shoes, asking the rep about the Lunarglide. You know, she's like, it's supposed to be the, you know, this is the best running shoe, you know, runners really like this shoe. So I said, let me take a pair. So I got the ones that was on sale. So these are the old model, the Lunarglide 5. Right now they're on 6, so these are just a year behind. Manufacture date in these are 11/13/13. So coming up on not even a full year old, but they are considered the older model since they have the Lunarglide 6 out. But you can still find this model. Actually, you can find these models all on sale. So if you can find them on sale, you might want to go get them. And here's why. I bought this shoe. I said, oh, these are pretty comfortable. Here are the insoles in them. I have them. These are the insoles that come with them. They also have the Nike Plus Fitness thing. It goes in one of these shoes. So that's what that means. But here are the insoles. If I can try to get it to focus here. If I move the shoes out the way. So you can see not very thick at all. See the lines here. But when I bought this shoe, when I tried them on, you know, of course, when you go try on shoes, they always give you some insoles. Hey, try on these insoles. They're always trying to sell you some. So I tried on a couple insoles, and I tried on this gel insole. And I wasn't really a fan of gel because of the way this little meshy stuff here. I thought that would bother me, but as you can see, these are completely 100% flat. compared to these. These are thin, but these are 100% flat. As you can see, these it has this part right here that like conforms to your foot. It has you can see it's not completely flat. It starts flat, boom, right there where your arch is. You know, rises up where your arch is. Whereas these are completely flat. So when I tried them on the store, I tried both of them. I ended up buying these because I like the way my foot set better in the shoe. With these, my heel set lower, and my heel wasn't coming up out the shoe like they were with these. With these, there was a little bit of heel slippage because the way my foot fits with the shoe. With these insoles was a little high, and these they can sit lower, which enabled me to take advantage of this heel protection, this heel lockdown that they have on the shoe that locks down your heel. So that's why I end up buying the gel insole, so I can take advantage of my heel being locked down, which is a feature of the shoe. So first time I had bought these shoes and put the gel insole, just happened to be one of those days where I ended up playing 6 games of full court basketball. Yes, I played 6 games that day. And I'm glad I had these shoes on because otherwise my feet would have been killing me. However, the combination of these shoes with this insole, my feet did not hurt at all. It was amazing. You know, I'm running and I'm noticing my feet not hurting. And you know, I can really concentrate on the game much better and enjoy myself much more without my feet hurting. Because when your feet start hurting, you can't really be focused on the game. You like paying attention, but your feet are hurting. You can feel the pain. I didn't have to worry about that. So I was wondering, I wonder it's because, you know, the Lunarglide cushioning, which is fantastic, especially when I was playing basketball. Fantastic. Let's talk about the cushioning actually. So basically, what the technology of it is, if you haven't looked it up, and you can look it up, the sure more people got way more details and get more detail into the technology of the shoe. But basically, what it's supposed to do is when you come down on impact, your foot impacting something, concrete, whatever, the cushioning is supposed to even out the impact so that your foot is just not, one spot of your foot is not taking all the impact per se. So say playing basketball, coming down on the toe area. Instead of on other regular shoes with other regular cushioning, you know, you're just hitting the toe impact, your toe forefront here, taking the impact. This cushioning, the Lunarglide cushioning, allows for that to be spread out and evenly distributed throughout the rest of the sole, so it doesn't feel, so you don't feel it as much. Running in these, and when I say running, I'm talking about like playing full court basketball, because I haven't did a run in them, but the running full court basketball, same thing, because I did a lot of running, fast-paced running, jogging, all that type of stuff to test them out well. You have like, I can definitely feel the cushion when I was running, and it's very, very comfortable. As far as running, when it comes to running, the most comfortable shoe ever. Walking in them, you know, they're not the most, they're comfortable, but they're not my most comfortable walking shoes. I will leave those to the Reebok's ATV 19s. Those are my favorite walking in shoes because they have cushioning too. But as far as full running, I like these because of the way the impact spreads evenly over the whole sole. So, back to the basketball story. After playing, my feet didn't hurt, and I had played with these insoles and those shoes. So I was wondering, I wonder, is it because of the shoe, the Lunarglide of the shoe? That's what I initially thought at first. So I was like, wow, that's great. So I'm very happy. Played a couple more running around games in them and things like that. I was thinking about making it maybe by basketball shoe, even though it's really a running shoe. So, but hey, I look at it like in basketball I do a lot of running. Oh, forgot to show you the bottom of the shoe. So here's the track pad, the footprint, outer sole, for those wondering what that looks like. So we just pop that up there like that. So I was curious. I wanted to put these insoles back in just to see if I can maybe, because the thing with the gel insoles is I can feel this gel. If I'm just walking around regular, I can feel the mushiness. When you're playing basketball, after a while, that leaves, you really don't notice it. But just walking around, I can feel the mushiness. So I said, well, let me put these insoles back in here, see how they fit again, see if I can maybe, break them in a little bit, if that'll help my heel come down a little bit, and how these play basketball in, so I can see if it's truly the shoe or not. So I put these back in. They provide a little more of a snug fit. I definitely can feel this part on my foot, because remember, I'm flat-footed, so I can definitely feel those type of things instantly, compared to this sole here that's just completely flat. So I put this one back in, played a little basketball. I didn't play full court, just like a half-court individual game, basically. And everything was fine at first, and then usually around about the 10-minute mark, I started noticing my foot having pain. Now, it wasn't as much pain as I experienced full court because I wasn't playing full court. However, I believe if I did play full court, I would have been experiencing the same pain that I had experienced with all my other shoes. So, that basically tells me it wasn't the Lunarglide. That's fantastic. It was me having this flat insert, because it doesn't have any of these arcs whatsoever to try to arc your foot at all. And that's what bothers me as of right now, when I play and I'm doing an extensive amount of running up and down the floor, or if I was going running somewhere, or extensive running anything, I need a flat insole along with my great cushioning of the Lunarglide on the shoe. So this is my recommendation for people that are flat-footed, completely flat-footed, like no arc really, like I am. If you need a shoe and you're gonna be doing a lot of running, I would recommend you get a Lunarglide shoe. For one, because of the cushioning. The cushioning is fantastic. It really helps, and it really works like it's advertised. I haven't tried how the 6 is. I think in the 6, she told me they did something different with the cushioning. It's a little thinner up here in the top, I believe, on the 6 model. I really like these 5s. Because the way she just described it, I think they took more cushioning out the middle and distributed somewhere else. Some way she was explaining it, and I was like, oh, well, I'm glad I'm getting these because I like the way these are built. So if they have I would definitely recommend you get the Lunarglide 5s, because of the Lunarglide, because it really helps your foot as far as making that impact when you hit the ground evenly distributed. That really helps your foot to not work as hard. The other thing I recommend is getting some flat insoles, just flat gel insoles, because any other insole is going to have some type of arc somehow. They all do. They just, normal people, I mean, not that we're not normal, but most people have arc in their foot, so it's just natural that a insole is going to have an arc in there. So I would recommend that you just get these gel soles that's completely flat, and I guarantee you that your feet will not hurt when you're doing extensive running. If you're doing something extensive running, your feet will not hurt. Like I said, I played 6 full court games doing a lot of running in these running shoes on the basketball court. Now, I have not tried these in any other shoes. I might try these in my basketball shoes, because I'm very curious that those basketball shoes that I originally bought, that if I put these in there and play in them, will my feet hurt? I'm not 100% sure because I haven't tried it yet, but I'll probably do an update video, and then we'll truly know if that's the case for truly fat-footed people that want to do activities that include extensive running, if we just need to buy flat gel insoles, because that might be the answer. And I'm sure you can find a video on YouTube that probably have already answered this question. I just want to share my thoughts with you guys. So that's my thoughts as far as helping flat foot people that need do extensive running. So make sure you subscribe and check out my later videos and check back later.